Hi, I'm Kate, and you're watching Cupchairs Reacts. Today we're getting into something pretty heavy. This one's The Mirror That Refused Me by Death Drive, a modern metal band that leans hard into atmosphere, weight, and emotional depth. This track is taken from their album I Sit With Ghosts, and it's one of their most personal songs yet. It's about that moment where you look in the mirror and don't recognize yourself anymore, when trauma, denial, and wearing masks for too long finally catch up with you. The mirror becomes the symbol of a fractured self, and there's a real sense of realizing you've been feeding your own lies just to survive. Musically, Death Drive described their sound as immersive and theatrical. 3 rhythm guitars, ambient textures, deep melodic vocals, very much about creating a full experience rather than just throwing heaviness at you. Mystic, atmospheric, and emotionally driven modern metal. So, let's see how all of that comes together. This is The Mirror That Refused Me by Death Drive. Oh, that was very Static X. Oh, delayed guitars. I'm a fan. Nice pacing. Just right. Vocals seem a bit further in the mix. I certainly enjoy the instrumental quite a bit. All the guitar layering. Oh, that's nice. I feel like the singer's not like giving all that he can, you know? Like with a bit more support, you know? They really get there. Like there's a lot of potential in the voice. Maybe it just needs a bit of work. I don't know. The support could actually help with enunciation a bit more as well. The whole soundscape is really great. Atmospheric stuff indeed. Actually reminds me of one of my favorite bands from Australia. I'm actually wondering if you guys were inspired by that in any way. No, the guitar work is just chef's kiss, honestly. How tight everything is. I mean, the production is really good. It's the kind of song you need to come back to again after the first listen. Funny how the intro drum break and guitar chords instantly reminded me of The Only by Static X. Mine is the sequencer, but that feeling shifts pretty quickly actually once the guitar progression and clean vocals come in. From there it opens up into something much more melodic, and that's actually a space I personally really appreciate as a singer and musician, that hard rock, modern metal blend where heaviness and melody coexist. It also reminded me of one of my favorite bands called Like Thieves. If you haven't heard them, I genuinely recommend checking them out. There's some overlap in atmosphere and emotional weight that works really well here. I was actually expecting extreme vocals at some point, but the song stays clean throughout. The vocals are male, worth mentioning, and the timbre itself is really nice, convincing, melodic, and fitting for the sound they're going for. Now, if I can offer a bit of constructive criticism, and I really do mean this in a helpful way as a singer, I felt that at times the voice lacks a bit of support. On some of the higher notes, it could benefit from more twang as well and more forward placement. Occasionally it feels a little too deep and far back in the mix emotionally, which can make it sound less confident than it probably is. A bit more vocal work, things like lip trills, twang exercises, a bit of compression and some tighter vocal production could really elevate this. There were also moments that felt slightly flat, which in a studio context is totally fixable with subtle pitch correction. In my world, that's just part of polishing a performance as long as it's not meant to sound live. And quick side note, I'm actually starting a vocal feedback gig on Fiverr soon, so if you ever want more in-depth feedback, I'd be happy to help. Back to the song itself, production-wise, I enjoyed it a lot. The structure isn't super obvious in terms of a big hook that immediately sticks in your head, but I don't think that's really the point of this genre. It's more about atmosphere and emotional flow. The length feels right at around 3.5 minutes and the mix is solid. Everything sits where it should. Lyrically, from what I could catch, and I'll be honest, some of the enunciation made it kind of hard to follow every word. The song seems to revolve around identity collapse, self-denial, and that feeling of not recognizing yourself anymore. There is a strong sense of conflict between who you were, who you tried to be, and who you're left with after stripping away the lies. It ties nicely into the mirror imagery and that idea of confronting a version of yourself that refuses to look back. Overall, this is a strong instrumental and a solid foundation. I do think the vocals need some more work, but as the band continues to develop, I'm sure they'll get there. Good luck with the future releases, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!